Nice. Okay. So, yeah, Saturday market breakdown. So just open up the charts. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, essentially we're at the end of the month now. So obviously we're opening up for a new month. New monthly candles open up as well, and weeklies and dailies and so forth. So, obviously this is something that, is one of the times where you ideally want to be looking at the monthly candles, in my opinion, just to see where they could potentially be closing. However, bearing in mind that, we do still have Monday, and Monday can present some volatility in the market depending on what's actually happening in the market, or it could be pretty flat. So, yeah, we're pretty much at month's end. So I'll be going through my pairs again, all of them, reevaluating. I'll probably clear off my charts, redo them, and then see where we're at. So, I'm going to clear off my charts now, and then just go through them again. I'll probably leave these ones highlighted just so that, if they do become of interest, then I'll leave them highlighted. If it's something that, you know, it's not something that I kind of want, then I'll take it off. Or perhaps maybe if it's something I really like, I might change it to a different color. Perhaps green, which means it will be going on watch, but, it'll be reevaluated at the end again. So, I'm going to film that now, and then, speed through it, time 16, and then, yeah, I'll cut back and then add on top. Okay, nice. So, basically, I've now narrowed down a lot, actually, of what I want to have on my watch list wildcards, potentially some commodities. So, essentially, what I'm going to be doing now is going to go narrow through them now, decide on which ones are most likely to shape up um, towards my trading plan, sort of entries I want to be taking. Risk reward is not so relevant because they're all in such great places. However, um, I'd like to be trading with the trend ideally, opposed to counter trend trades. However, um, some might have a risk reward of tremendously good amounts, and could play out pretty well. So I'll be more so looking for probability than possibility, and then which ones are highly probable to play out. So essentially, just going to go through those now, and then once I've gone through those, I will then have narrowed down amounts. So I've just highlighted these green ones, which really jumped out to me. Kind of thought, these would be really nice to keep on watch. And then the wild cards are the ones that, the possibly going to shape up. Most probably, a lot of them will shape up. It's just I have to narrow it down now. So it's going to be quite hard because really I'm looking 6 on 6. But then I've got pretty much almost all of them on watch here. I think there was only a fair few that I didn't want to. So yeah, need to go through that one more time, and then once I've done that, we'll see where we go from there. Sick. So, not gonna lie, this one was a long, long one. So I started around about 11 o'clock. It's around about 1:30 now. Even though I did spend that time yesterday, wow, I spent a huge amount of time. So many things. Going on. I mean, honestly, like yeah, it's a shame that you know, can't capitalize on everything, but there's so much potential in the market, and I think that is one of the most exciting things about dedicating this time now to actually just kind of unravel it and understand it. So, one thing I do really like is how a lot of these pairs are shaping up with nice structure. So yen pairs definitely do look like they're extending quite a bit. US pairs as well, with that bullish momentum from the DXY moving to the higher value areas, definitely looks like that's on the table. Euro pairs looking for a reversal. Definitely looking at the nature of some of the pairs on the euros as well. Definitely looks like we could see the one more little scoop up before we come down. Um, Really, really, really do like what I'm seeing at the moment. There's some really nice structure forming. It was a little bit more of a week of evolving, taking the last final two touches and so forth. But yeah, it was quite difficult. Definitely, I think there's going to be a lot of trades on for next week. Definitely to be sharp because it's going to be a sick week, honestly. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to finalize my Sunday market breakdown, and then once I've essentially finalized it, I'm going to just basically annotate everything, put it together, put it onto Notion, which is a separate platform where I kind of just save all of my analysis and stuff for the week, and then I can go back and reflect on it whenever I want. Um, and then I just share it with the Falcon community and whatnot. But more so excited about the upcoming week now. So just going to do that. We've got the month end just around the corner. So yeah, just going to basically save it here and then have a re-look tomorrow at my top six, my wild cards, and possibly with a fresh mindset, I'll go through the ones I've highlighted pink. Um, the ones I've highlighted pink were ones that almost made it onto my wild cards. Unfortunately, just from filtering, I took them out. The orange ones were sorry, the orange ones were the one opted out. The pink ones were the ones that almost made it on, and then the blue ones were just not ready yet. And then the green ones, just unfortunate. Just had to oh no, so the green ones are the ones that are on my watch list, and then the ones that have no color, unfortunately, just had to just take them out because they just weren't ready. And I think that's just something that is what it is, really. I mean, tweaks. I mean, this some of them could shape up, but like, in my opinion, it's not ready. I mean, definitely CAD Swiss looks sick. And I would have loved to have this on, but to be honest, it's just an inflection point. We can still go there, create something a little bit more complex before we sell. And there's going to be an abundance of opportunity. Revisiting it next week would also be something of interest because if we do start selling, we'll be in the run. And that's where most of the profit is made during the run, not towards the run. So yeah, so that's something that I am quite excited about. And yeah, thanks for watching and next week. Oh, tomorrow, and then well, every day. But yeah.